Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. Don't forget to check out our previous video, 12 Most Shocking Moments in Survivor Series History. But first, there are various reasons why a WWE Superstar can land in the doghouse, ranging from wellness policy violations to domestic abuse charges. And then there are these, the 15 stupidest reasons why WWE wrestlers were punished. Number 15. Owen Hart stands by his wife. The WWE may promote family members, but as you can see, they're not big on promoting family values. During the Attitude Era, the WWF asked Owen Hart to participate in an angle where he cheated on his wife with tag team partner Jeff Jarrett's valet, Deborah. Owen didn't want his wife and kids having to deal with the confusion it might cause, so he passed on the angle. This resulted in the WWF making him return to his blue blazer gimmick, only this time an over-the-top version of the character. Number 14. Natalya farts. Farting is a natural bodily function with people averaging about 14 toots a day. Regrettably for WWE Superstar Natalya, she defied the odds, passing gas at an inopportune moment. Stories vary, with some anecdotes suggesting she farted during a match and others during a segment. Somehow, Vince McMahon got the maxim of something going over like a fart in church as a sign it was time to punish Natalya by giving her a gimmick of uncontrollable flatulence. Like a bad fart, the gimmick stunk up the WWE and led to fans wanting to empty out. Fortunately, Natalya bounced back from this terrible gimmick. Number 13. Paul London loses his smile. Longtime fans may recall the night when a grim Mr. McMahon walked to his limousine and the limo blew up, the beginning of an explosive angle. Sorry, we couldn't resist. That was aborted after the horrific Chris Benoit murder-suicide case. On his way out of the arena, McMahon walked past a lineup of WWE superstars, all with long faces as if they found out they were headed for Superstars or a tag team with Zack Ryder. Unfortunately for one Paul London, the talented wrestler made the mistake of smiling when everyone else was frowning. It's been said, smile and the whole world smiles with you. But that wasn't the case this night. Here, London's successful tag team with Brian Kendrick dissolved, and London counted the lights night after night, no doubt with a frown on his face. Number 12. Trish Stratus rejects a lesbian angle. Trish Stratus deserves accolades not only for the hard work she put in to become a world-class wrestler, but for standing by her beliefs in what was best for her character. In 2002, she was asked to do a lesbian angle with Tori Wilson, including a kiss on the lips. Stratus felt the salacious angle did nothing to help her character, so she said no, incurring the WWE's wrath. Trish was made to do the JOB to Jazz, losing her WWE Women's Championship just before WrestleMania 18, which was held in her hometown of Toronto. Number 11. Ricky Steamboat dares to spend time with his family. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat famously won the Intercontinental Championship at his epic match with Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3. However, Steamboat dropped the belt after just 2 months, leaving fans to wonder what happened. What happened was that Steamboat asked for time off so he could spend quality time with his pregnant wife and witness the birth of their son. However, Vinnie Mac wasn't happy and took the belt off of Steamboat, punishing him for wanting to experience one of the greatest moments of a person's life. Steamboat's WWF career hit the skids, but he bounced back when he entered WCW in 1989, winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship from Ric Flair and having an unforgettable program with the Nature Boy. Number 10. Dolph Ziggler hurts Randy Orton's feelings. Fans know politics in the WWE can destroy a superstar's career. One example is Dolph Ziggler, who won the World Heavyweight Championship only to become a talented but frequently misused wrestler. Rumor has it WWE management got upset after Dolph said Randy Orton was given numerous opportunities and that he, Ziggler, could defeat Orton if he was given the chance. So began years of inexplicable turns and losing streaks. Number 9. Triple H, the curtain call. Triple H was on a slow and steady rise to the top of the WWF mountain in 1996. Backstage, he'd aligned himself with the politically powerful clique of Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels, and Sean Waltman. Subsequently, when Nash and Hall worked their last match in Madison Square Garden, Hunter decided to celebrate their departure by going to the ring and hugging Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Shawn Michaels. However, veteran wrestlers and creative talent were furious at this breach of kayfabe. The story spread thanks to the internet and demanded something to be done. Vince McMahon couldn't punish Shawn Michaels as he was a main eventer, nor could he punish Hall and Nash since they were leaving, although he could have held up their last check if he wanted to. Thus, Triple H was punished mainly by losing in that year's King of the Ring instead of winning it and jobbing for several months. Number 8. Rusev and Lana announced their marriage. Office romances are common, even in the WWE, so it came as no surprise when Rusev and Lana began dating after falling for each other during their tenure in NXT. Rumor has it the WWE was intent on breaking them up on screen and off, possibly by putting them on separate brands. So, Rusev and Lana announced their engagement through tabloid news site TMZ. Vince wasn't thrilled and buried Rusev as well as slut-shamed Lana. So much for female empowerment in the WWE. WWE fans know that wrestlers have personal lives separate from their on-air roles, so why this bothered the WWE is anyone's guess. Number 7. Zack Ryder pushes himself on social media. Zack Ryder's early WWE career was hit and miss, with a stint as one of Edge's henchmen and his tenure in La Familia. However, the modern-day Iced Z character offered potential, with fans taking a liking to it. When the WWE did nothing with Ryder's character, he took to social media, creating his own YouTube channel and getting over with the fans. So how did the WWE reward this superstar for establishing a new character for fans to get behind? They buried him and had him jobbed to just about anyone working in the company. Number 6. Mark Henry makes a good deal and pays for it. Olympic strongman Mark Henry was a dominant force on the strongman scene and perceived as a great addition to the WWF. Thus, the WWF signed him to a lucrative 10-year contract worth $10 million. However, Vince McMahon began to have buyer's remorse, disappointed with how much he'd spent and how little Henry was progressing. Nonetheless, Henry wasn't going anywhere soon, so the WWF started putting him into ridiculous angles, including his love affair with senior citizen Mae Young. Recall Mae Young giving birth to a hand. Henry stuck around, collected his $10 million and improved enough to where he's still working for the WWE. Number 5. Daniel Pewter almost makes Kurt Angle tap. In 2004, Daniel Pewter competed in the WWE's Tough Enough competition on SmackDown. During one challenge, he was put into a shoot with Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Angle appeared to underestimate Pewter, who had a training in mixed martial arts, and soon found himself trapped in a Kimura lock. By most accounts, Pewter could have broken Angle's arm, but a quick-witted referee made a fast and obviously phony 3 count on Pewter, despite Pewter's shoulders not being down. The WWE was furious with Pewter and put him in the 2005 Royal Rumble match where Chris Benoit, Hardcore Holly, and Eddie Guerrero roughed him up for real. Number 4. Naomi's entrance leads to her exit as champion. 2017 was an up-and-down year for WWE Superstar Naomi, who won the SmackDown Women's Championship at the Elimination pay-per-view, only to have to forfeit it due to an injury sustained during the match. Naomi returned to action, regaining the title at WrestleMania 33. However, after a good run as champion, Naomi was blindsided when the WWE took the belt off her for arguably one of the stupidest reasons ever. Apparently, Naomi, known for her spectacular ring entrances, was asked by JBL if she had a big entrance for her match at SummerSlam. Naomi answered yes, apparently angering WWE officials who had nothing planned for her backstage. This led to Naomi jobbing out to Natalya by submission, making her loss even more humiliating. Number 3. Titus O'Neill gets up close and personal. Titus got into trouble during Daniel Bryan's retirement back in February 2016, reportedly reaching out to Vince McMahon and playfully being physical with him. While it's uncertain exactly what happened, O'Neill grabbed McMahon's arm. Some believe he was trying to hug him, landing himself in the WWE doghouse. Vinnie Mac didn't take kindly to what he apparently felt was disrespect by O'Neill, suspending him 90 days for unprofessional conduct. According to a story in the New York Post, the suspension was changed to 60 days. While some fans believe McMahon overreacted, the 60-day suspension stuck. Number 2. Baron Corbin tweets too much. Baron Corbin's 2017 Money in the Bank win and subsequent push had fans speculating Baron was headed for a world championship. However, when Corbin became the third person to unsuccessfully cash in his contract, doing so in a spectacularly humiliating fashion, fans wondered what happened. One story floating around is that Corbin got into trouble for taking to Twitter with a series of obnoxious tweets directed at Dave Meltzer and a fan who served in the military, as well as blocking WWE officials. That was enough to teach Corbin a lesson. No word if Vince McMahon made Corbin hand over his cell phone too. Number 1. Drew McIntyre's wife beats him up. Wrestling fans have wondered how Drew McIntyre went from Vince McMahon's chosen one to a jobber to the stars. Originally, McIntyre was given a big push and a storyline of Vince McMahon openly favoring him. This included a reign with the Intercontinental Championship and a seemingly bright future. However, it all ended, reportedly, after Drew's wife Taryn Terrell roughed him up during a domestic incident. Apparently, WWE didn't like the idea of one of its workers getting beat up by a woman, thus McIntyre's descent to the lower card, including a miserable run with 3MB and his eventual departure. We hope his current run in NXT and possible main roster entry in the future will erase these memories. Well guys, there you have it, 15 of the stupidest reasons why WWE wrestlers were punished. Are there any that we missed or that you disagree with? Be sure to leave your comments and like our video. If you do like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and as always, thanks for watching.